So today we have got a new weird and wonderful collection of sounders. So we have a Chloride Gent Warbler. I think this is the 2500 model. It is the slightly more simplified one to the 515, which is the one I've got before. We'll be testing it out with a 9-volt battery, which we have here. And we have the 3 different tones available for this one, which we alternate using this wire. So the S is like sort of a sweep, I guess, it's like a standard warble. Y gives you a very high pitch warble, and the I, as you can see there, gives an intermittent tone. We also have this one, which I have no idea of the model number of, which is a little Siren, but this one, quite an interesting one. There's the bass there. The motor is very noisy, it needs oiling of some kind, so we'll have to sort that out at some point, but it still makes a nice little noise nonetheless. This one, the 1500 Siren, spins but really doesn't make very much noise at all, so I'm not quite sure what the score is with that. Whether it's because I've only been able to supply it with 16 volts DC or what, I'm not 100% sure. Interesting, it does spin in both directions, but not very loud, it just whines, it's very quiet. And finally, I do not have the facility to test this one, this little Gent bell. So again, we'll try and figure out how to make that work as well. But onto the warbler first. So we'll try out the warbler first. So the first setting I've got it on is the normal sort of warble sound, and we'll just work our way through them one by one. So the wire's loose. Next one is the high-pitched warble sound. And then intermittent. Just a simpler version of the 515 model. There's no adjustment for pitch and speed on this one. Just very, very simple one, but very effective. So this little one here is slightly more interesting. So when you apply power, the fan in the end spins and creates a rather nice sound. It's very simple. It's a motor, a diode, and the wires, and that is about all there is to it really. However, like I say, the motor is noisy, so we've put some power to it to get a feel for what this one's like. Hopefully, he says. Trying to do this single-handedly is not ideal, but never mind. It's rather cute, but if you put it this way up where the air can't get into it, you can sort of see how noisy the motor really is on it. Good draft coming off it really. I'm sure it will sound much more impressive on 24 volts than off a 9-volt battery. So this one I think should be a lot louder than it is, but we'll give you an idea of what it's like anyway. Change the polarity and see what happens. But again, I still think it should be a lot louder. It's a nice looking device though.